Right guys, welcome back to the Football Manager 2017 series with Hearts of Midlothian. It is Season 2, Episode 7. Last episode we got tanked off Motherwell. We didn't get tanked, we got beat 2-1 and it was the Hibernian lads that came back to haunt us. Their new signings, Jason Cummins and John McGinn, really proving to be our downfall. We lost 2-1. Fortunately, we bounced back with a 1-0 win against Dundee United. It was a Jamie Walker penalty. So we needed a penalty to break down one of the worst teams in the league, which was disappointing. They also got a man sent off. We got a second penalty late on, which Jamie Walker had saved, but we got the 3 points against Dundee United. That's all that mattered. And today we're taking on the other Dundee team across the city. Dundee, who are currently second in the league, I think. It's a televised game. It's going to be a massive game. Hopefully we can win it. And with that win against Dundee United, it did see us move back into the top 6, but it looks like we're falling back down after Rangers beat Aberdeen. But we do have the game in hand. So if we go, and if we beat Dundee today, we'll move back into the top 6. And we will close the gap on Dundee's form actually hasn't been that good lately. I thought they were second, they're actually not. So let's go and see how Dundee have been doing. Yeah, I mean, lost to Celtic, then beat Inverness, drew with Aberdeen, lost to Celtic in the Cup, then lost to Motherwell. I'll give them it, they have had a pretty hard run-in, to be fair. I mean, they did beat Inverness, but, I mean, they had Celtic, Aberdeen, and big millionaires, Motherwell, so maybe not surprising to see Dundee have slipped some points, but yeah, that gives me, I'm a bit optimistic now actually after seeing that. If we beat Dundee, we bring the gap down to 6 points, which would be absolutely great. So I'm a lot more excited about this game. Hopefully we can go and win it. We're at home, man, we should be able to win it. Dundee will have been on bad form due to the high level opposition they've been up against, so they will be looking to bounce back, I'm sure, but hopefully we can do a good job. We're going to bring John Suter back in for Hughes. I mean, Hughes had an alright game, but nothing really spectacular. We're going to do we bring in Tony Gallagher for Reras? I think we will. We've got Kitchen, Bourne Johnson is going to be starting up front. We'll bring them back in straight away. Who's been good? Is Billy King's not been that great, has he? Well, I don't know, he's been alright actually, hold on. I think we'll put Shifty out in the wing. We'll try Shifty out here. Inside that, I'm going to try him. I'm going to try Shifty out in the left, because up front he's just not really delivering at the moment. And Kitchen and Shum, I will probably play them, unless we want to play Phoebas. We could give Phoebas a chance. Maybe play him over Kitchen, who's not doing the best at the moment. Can we switch these guys about? No, we cannot. Could play Phoebas a bit more. How about this role? I don't know. Is that better? I think we'll try this. I think we'll be a bit more attacking. I think we'll go for this. Looks good to me. So that's the team we're going to go with. Hamilton, Patterson, Suter, Avlanitis, Gallagher, Shuham, Phoebas, Shifty, Walker, King, and Big Bourne Johnson up front. Come on, lads. Let's get the win here. Bourne Johnson is struggling with match fitness. Apparently, he's going to struggle to see out the match, but I'm not too worried. I think he'll be alright. We'll do have Liam Boyce on the bench if needed, so he can come on and do a job. Right, so Stephen Kelly, 4-4-2, thinks it's going to be a draw. I think a draw is the worst result we can get out of this game. If we lose, it would be shocking. It would be terrible. Dundee would just go, what would they go in front? They've got 12 points in front of us, we can't afford that. I mean, we're already, 11 points behind Partick Thistle. Fuck, we're so far behind the rest of the guys, we need to start winning and hopefully we can get a win here. We kind of got the same formation, although their centre midfielders are more like in CDM positions, so although they are away from home, could explain why they're going slightly more defensive. Jaden Stockley, I forgot to sign him, he's absolute shite, I'm not even going to bother marking him. Which I'll probably come back and haunt me. Let's encourage the team. Let's be, why don't we be, we'll be assertive, I think. I'm expecting a win tonight, boys. Here we go. I'm expecting a win, but will they deliver? Hopefully. We'll just shake the Dundee manager's hands on the sidelines and we're off. Oh, Joanna, since we sold him, he's been a good signing for Dundee. I mean, wasn't going to do much to us. He was like a 4th choice left back, to be fair, so I thought, may as well sell him. Get him off the wage budget, the wage bill, bring some money in. He's been a good player for them. He's actually their captain today, so if I knew Dundee were actually going to be this good, I probably wouldn't have sold them. I thought they were destined to be like a bottom 6 team, so I didn't think they would be our rivals, but fuck, like I said, if I knew they were going to be this good, I probably wouldn't have sold them, one of my better players. And although we did sell Prince Bob into the Rangers, didn't we? I don't even know if he's still there, actually. I think he might be. It's Feebas anyway, come on. Oh my god. Give that kid a chance. He just, that's why he's not playing. Through to Craig Whiting. We know he can score, he can bang them. He's looked at the back post for Fernandez, head it in. Save by Jackie Hamilton. Come on, Feebas, we signed you for Real Madrid. You're supposed to be a Galactico, a superstar. You're not doing much at Hearts, like, I'll tell you that. Bon Johnson, who's been caught offside. How will Suter play after his rest? We rested him against Dundee United, brought in Aaron Hughes and kept a clean sheet, so Aaron Hughes might feel a bit hard done by that we're actually subbed him out, but it's Johnson now with a chance. He's got Jamie Walker through the middle and Ali gets back just to get the ball in time. Damn it. Don't think we were going to have a good opportunity there, but it wasn't to be. Stutter wins the ball off Stockley, out to Johnson again, come on. Back to Feebas. Oh, Feebas is fouled. And it looks like a badge in Mark Clock there, look at that. The polling challenge is off. Oceana, the captain's complaining, hands in the air, referee don't care. Red card. Get him down the tunnel. Right, surely we can, I'm going to go attack now in the second half. Because we've got the man advantage, I think we need to, let's encourage the team. Well, I think we'll be passionate. No, let's be assertive. Still come out of this match with a win. And no one really gave a shit, did they? Come on, that's not what we wanted. Well, what's she done while we put him on the left? Not a big deal. Not a big deal, to be honest. He's just lost the ball to Mark Hare. So, 10 men Dundee, don't quite, how they're actually lining up now, let's see. If we can have a look at how they're lining up. Where's the Dundee formation? Oh, so they're going with a 4-4-1. Oh my god, we should be controlling the middle of the park. Look how empty that is. Why are we not... Right, let's team talk for the touchline. We'll... passionate. Get creative. Here we go. Oh no, it's a free kick. Ali to Whiting. Surely not. We've got the man advantage. Can't go a goal behind. Patterson, lovely challenge. Thought we were going to give away a penalty there. Billy King punts it up. Johnson gets it. He brings it down. And he's lost it to Ali, but he finds it again, King, and we're just getting pushed back into our own half now. All the way back to Hamilton. Jesus. Ball headed away. Suter brings it back up. It's King. To Johnson. To Walker. Oh, lovely play. King, back post. Oh, she nearly King. Shifty, get in. Nadia Shifty, man, legend. 500,000 and finally he bangs the goal in. First goal of the season there. Maybe he's actually going to be well out in the left. Maybe that is going to be his new position. That was good play from us, to be fair. I think in the end we got a wee bit lucky. Deflection, I think, took the ball to Nadia Shifty, but before that it was good play, so I think we deserved a goal. Walker whips it in, straight to the hands of Bain though. I think we're just going to go control now. I know we've got a man advantage, but there's no point leaving us open to the counter. It's Whiting to Graham, and no, do not let him through us. Just force him out wide, and it's a shot, but it's terrible. It was decent for Graham up till the shot, but suppose he'd no back up, he had to go on his own. And he didn't do the best of jobs, did he? Wait, we're going to bring on Liam Boyce now. Maybe we could bring on Sam Nicholson, I don't know. Who are we going to bring on here? Bring on Delaney. Suter's looking complacent, so we'll take him off. And that should do us. And we'll bring on Kitchen as well, because... Or do we bring on Chalice? We'll bring on Chalice. Don't want to assume getting a second yellow. Got the man advantage. I'd like to keep it that way at the moment, so that's my thinking behind that. John Extra Begurin has been cut offside. That's probably not how you pronounce his name. I butchered it, I know, but doesn't matter. All that matters is we're 3 minutes away, 2 minutes now away for getting another 3 points, back-to-back wins, I think, for the first time this season. I think this will be the first time this season we've won 2 games in a row. 10 seconds to go. Ashana's just been pushed backwards. Placed it to Ali. Or Ali. However you want to call it. As long as it's not Dele Ali. I don't care. Dundee now trying to launch one more attack, but they ain't got the time because it's full time at Tynecastle. We've won again. Holy shit, 2 wins in a row. Who would have thought it, man? Absolutely fantastic. A good win, boys. Well done. And that win sees us move back into the top 6. We overtake Rangers, and us and Rangers, man, we've been like flip-flopping this season. It's like a yo-yo. One game we go above them, next game they go above us. It's going to be tight. I really hope we don't miss out in top 6 this season. After Oshawana is now 1 appearance away from making 50 appearances for Dundee, which will trigger a contract clause that was in part of his move from Hearts. If triggered Dundee, also we're going to get 10k, which is good. If Ket wants it, Tony, no chance. Tony Gallagher's going nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Right, so we'll just look at the inbox, assume. Ah, damn it, he's picked up suspension. Done that. I think the red card was, thought it was well deserved actually. So, you see now, we've all played 12 games, a dozen games into the season, and we're in the top 6. 17 points from 12. It's looking better than it was 2 games ago. Still, not exactly where we want it to be, but I think there is signs of improvements, and that's about the best we can hope for at the moment, and that's what we can take. Top goal scorer for Hearts in the Betfred. I thought that was overall. It's the Betfred Cup. We're knocked out the Betfred Cup. We've still to enter the Scottish Cup. The draw, though, doesn't take place until January. So let's go and have a look at the current schedule coming up. We've got St Johnstone and then Hamilton. I'd like, if we can get 4 points for these next 2 games, I think that'd be great. If we can get 6, it'd be fantastic. Then we have to go away to Celtic Park, and I just can't see us picking up anything. We beat them last time at Tynecastle, but I'm pretty sure they'll do it for revenge, and they'll probably get it, you know, so fuck. I'll try my best in that. I think we'll come back for this game. We'll make it a double header, so I think we'll play both games in the one episode and give these like a special, you know what I mean? A special episode or some shit like that. I don't know. It should be 2 good games there against Celtic and Rangers. And then we've got Aberdeen, Ross County, Motherwell, Dundee United, blah blah blah, Scottish Cup 4th rounds. Don't know who, okay, oh fuck, we've got Celtic and Rangers again? Like, why are we getting the teams, I don't fucking get, why are we getting the teams like all together? That's absolute shite. Don't want to play Rangers and Celtic back to back? Fuck. Go check out the Rangers team at the moment. I want to see if they've still got Prince Bobbin. Let's see here. We've got Jordan Rossiter, who's going to be a very good player, 2.4 million. Barry Mackay, it's worth 1.4 now. Joe Garner. Yeah, so they do still have Prince Bobbin, worth for 450k. Let's see, we'll check how the Scottish teams got on in Europe. I think we've already looked at this, but I think there was still 1 team left. You can see, obviously Rangers got to the 3rd qualifying round leg and then knocked out by Real San Sebastian, which is, I don't know what team it is. It's a team in Spain, I know that much. But I don't quite know, guys. Who is that? Do you know who that is? What team is it supposed to be? Is it Real Sociedad? It might be. I don't know, it might be. Could be Real Sociedad. I think the colours, it looks like Real Sociedad. I think it probably is Real Sociedad, so I mean, you'd never expect Rangers to get past them. Who else were in it? We Dundee, I think Aberdeen were in it, and they got to the third qualifying round. Also, they got a tough tie though against LOSC Lille, and they lost to them, unfortunately. Celtic did make it into, so we'll see. Let's see how Celtic are doing. We got PAOK in the playoffs. The Greek team beat them. First game in Champions League, lost 3-0 to Porto at Celtic Park, bad result. Then they went to Germany, and they lost again. 3-1 to Leverkusen, so 0 points for the first 2 games, not looking good, is it? Oh my god, then they went to Paris and they lost 3-0. Does not look like Celtic are getting out of this group. Any other results? No, so they've played 3 games so far and they've lost all 3. It's going to be, we'll have a quick look at the group table. It's going to be, I think the best they can hope for is to try and get third, but even then it's going to be very, very difficult. Goal difference -8. Just, then again, look at look at that group, Group C. Imagine if they got drawn in that one. Real Madrid, United, AC Milan. What a fucking group that, group of death that is. Pure dynamo, like, absolutely no chance. Who else have we got? The rest of these groups don't look as bad. Like, I'm looking at this Group F here, right? I don't think you'd expect Celtic to get through, but I think you could definitely see them getting third with Krasnodar and Maccabi Tel Aviv. I think you'd expect Celtic to finish in front of them, or at least have a good chance. I just think they were unlucky with that group they got. I mean, alright, PSG are obviously, Leverkusen and Porto, like, they're not amazing teams, but they're, like, a step above Celtic, if you know what I mean, so, just think they were unlucky, so, I mean, they could have got a harder group, but at the same time, they could have got, like, a group with, like, 2 big teams, then the third team not being as good, and it probably would have helped them in the long run, because they might have got through in third place and then dropped into Europa League, and it would have helped the coefficient and all that shite. We'll actually check the coefficient before we leave. I'm pretty sure it will not look good. You can't lose that many games and the coefficient be looking good. 17-18 season, it is currently at 4.875, so not as good as last season. Thought it would have been worse than that, but apparently it's alright. So, for next year, we're actually going to, I think, move up a few places. We're going to overtake Norway, we're going to overtake Romania. So, it looks like Scottish football may actually rise. Suppose all the teams did get, like, to the third qualifying leg, the third qualifying round in the qualifiers, so that will also, you know, play a part in that. So they did well, but anyway guys, that's going to do it, man. We're going to, like I say, we're going to come back next time. I might do a double header for the Celtic, or I might not, because I might just make it separate episodes. I mean, if I do 2 games in one episode, it might, you know, it might drag it out and it could last up to about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, so I might just come back for the Celtic game, then do the Rangers game separate. We do have another Old Firm double header later in the season anyway, so if I change my mind, we can always do a double header here instead. So, aye guys, that is going to do it, man. Hopefully we can pick up some more points though before we meet Celtic, and maybe we can beat them for the second time this season. We've got Nadir Shifchi, will he score against his old club? There's only one way to find out. Like and subscribe, guys. Leave your comments down below. And until next time, peace.